guys, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, they said the wives of the king have left the palace one by one. Is indeed a good news if it turned out to be true. And this is what we have been praying for, isn't it? So, but there's other parts that kind of got the king worried. From what we heard, allegedly, they said they left the palace because of that family tour to Japan, you know, due to the king decided that he is going to that family tour with just Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo. So they had an agreement, as in the wives had a meeting against the king, such that they said they started leaving the palace one after the other. And they also threatened mass divorce. Anyways, I just pray that let it be true. Because like I will always remind you, these are all alleged information, okay? So, according to the gist, they said, at first, they heard the news. I don't know how they got to know about it, that Ooni of Ife was planning a family tour to Japan. They thought it is going to be all of them, you know. And when you said all of them, Queen Naomi will not be among them. And they will joyfully go out there to prove to the world that they are together, there is togetherness, they love themselves, you know, without Queen Naomi. Thereby making Queen Naomi to feel jealous or anything, I don't know. That's their plan. But they got disappointed when the king told them by himself, allegedly, that the trip is not for them, that it is for Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo. They were disappointed. They complained about marginalization and everything. And they said something that made them leave is this. When they talked about marginalization, Ooni of Ife told them that, look, if there's anyone who is to complain about marginalization, that should be Queen Naomi. Because for close to 2 years now, Queen Naomi have been out there. You have been the one in the palace with the king. Queen Naomi only sees the king any day the king decided to go and meet her. But you are here with the king every now and then. That is not marginalization, right? It is deciding to make Queen Naomi happy with Prince Tadenikawo. That is marginalization to you. That nobody should talk about marginalization in this palace again. If there's anyone to say that, that should be Queen Naomi. But she's not saying it. Now, they say when the king answered them in this manner, they were angry. They went and had a meeting. First, they said they decided to leave. First, they said Ronke left, followed by Agba. Then these two of them, you know, said they are the master planner. If Ooni of Ife take these two women out of that palace, I believe there will be at least some level of peace in that palace, you know. Apart from the fact that someone like Ashley, like we have been hearing, will be coming with her Kone life, you know, life of deceit and all of that. So now they said when they left the palace, someone like Auntie Agba, they said anytime she left the palace, I mean Olori Mariam, she always go to this Ojaja hotel. You know, she will stay there for some times and see if the king will come and say, okay, please come back to the palace. What is that? Let's sort it out. And like I said, they were disappointed. They said for the 3-4 days that they were out there, both Auntie Agba and Auntie Blue-Blooded, nobody asked of them. But before now, they said anytime they go like that, the king will send either the guards or send someone or call them, okay, please come back, what is the problem, let's sort it out. But these days, I'm sure the king is even praying that they should leave the palace for good. Now, when they left, the next thing we keep hearing is that they are planning on how to give the king mass divorce. The reason why they want to do this is because there has been this kind of notion about the king that Ooni of Ife is that one king who doesn't keep women, or who, I don't know, because if you look at what happened with the first wife, the second wife, and Queen Naomi, you might be kind of, could it be true that he cannot keep a wife? And from what we heard, they said the main reason why Ooni of Ife married all of these women the way he married them is because an elder called him and suggested to him that it will be good that since a lot of people think and believe that he doesn't keep a wife, he cannot keep a wife or something like that, that what he must do is to marry so many wives. The reason for marrying these so many wives is such that there will be competition among these wives who the king will love more and who will please the king more. You know, that it wasn't what they planned that happened. They planned it such that these people, instead of keeping themselves with how to leave the king, they will be keeping themselves busy with how to make the king love them more. You know, kind of bringing competition. Of course, there is competition among them right now, but it happens to turn out unhealthy one because they don't care about the king. These people, they're supposed to be struggling how to make the king happy. And if that be their priority, then there will be no problem. But here, reverse is the case. So that is the initial plan for marrying more than one wife by some of the elders who advised him. But they said, then all these corrupt elders, they now hijacked the situation and started introducing their family members, their sisters, their cousins, and all of that with another intention altogether. That the reason why they suggested to the king to marry more than one wife is such that these people will start a kind of having competition. What will I do to make my husband love me more and all of that, rather than thinking of how to leave the king, you know. So, and coupled with the fact that he's an African king, he needs more than one wife according to them. But I believe with Queen Naomi, he was comfortable. You know, if not that, the fight is something else. And he doesn't know that there is this level of fight going on. He thought it was just a carnal stuff, a fight about women and all of that. He never knew that Queen Naomi was going through a whole lot. Spiritual fight and all of that. Not until at this point. But I believe by now, he have learnt his lessons. He have known that Queen Naomi is fighting a serious fight. And he is to stand by her and ensure that they conquer. Because Queen Naomi is fighting for his own sake. So guys, like I told you, they said after they waited and the king did not show face or call them to say, okay, what's the problem? They started coming back again with their new development of a mass divorce. I just pray that they will go on and carry it so that the king will have peace of mind. Guys, I don't know what to think about it. Like I told you, these are all alleged information. I do not live in the palace. Always bear that in mind. What do you think? Whatever you think about it, share with us on the comment section. And please give my video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are yet to subscribe. Bye for now. Love you guys.